moral of the story is these ladies stepped out of line, started to talk about my friends and what they should be doing and shouldn't have done and this and that. And I had to turn up on these ladies because last year I started my wedding planning, and I kind of just started wherever I felt like it. I didn't really have a plan. I know that there's like a whole checklist and you should be doing this 6 months out and that a year out and this and that. I kind of just did my own research and went with my own flow. So I started dress shopping in it was like January or February of 2023. I might not have the months right. It was cold in Michigan. So it was sometime fall, winterish of 2023. It wasn't, low-key, this might have been 2022. I'll have to look at my pictures to get the date. But, so I started dress shopping like a year ago plus. And so I started at David's Bridal, of course, like a lot of us do. When we're not trying to break the bank and it's not a whole lot in the bank, okay? Because we all know this wedding experience, it really don't matter if you're trying to do something small or do something big, it's gonna cost, okay? It's not cheap. Not that you can't figure it out, because I'm definitely doing a lot with a little bit of money, okay? And I know it's gonna be beautiful, and I know it's gonna be my fairy tale princess, all that. So I knew David's Bridal was where I could get a dress from, so that's where I went. And it was not a good experience. It was not. To start, so I took my best friend and her girlfriend at the time. She had worked at David's Bridal, so my best friend knew a little bit about the process of, us going to find me a dress. So we got there at 7 o'clock. My appointment was at 7. As soon as we walked in, it was somebody at the counter. She greeted us. I checked in. They gave me this little bag with like some deodorant and some little coupons in it. It's bullshit, but they give you this little bag, and then they tell you, like, I think at that point my stylist person came over and she asked me what I was looking for. I had already taken down some numbers of the dresses that I liked, so I was able to give her those numbers. Now, all she did at that point was just ask me what I was looking for and take down the numbers. She didn't say anything after that. She might have said, like, okay, I'm about to go back and see what I can get you, but she didn't say anything else. It was very short. So she go off, do her thing. Me and my friends, we looking through the dresses on the floor. When she comes back, she's like, yeah, y'all not supposed to be out here looking at the dresses. You actually supposed to just sit down and I'll bring you the items or something. And I remember, so we gonna get to the nitty gritty. So she takes me over to the fitting rooms and I try on like one dress. I try on the dress, and I didn't like that one. And another sales associate comes and approaches me and my friends, and she was like, hey, what's going on? I just want to make sure you're having like the best experience or something. And I was like, this lady another associate came over to us, and I believe she came over to us because we were on the wrong side of the fitting rooms. Red flag already. She took us to the basic bitch side, basically, not the bride side. She took me to the fucking what is they even called? The bridesmaid side, the mom-to-be, the mother of the bride side. She took me to the regular bitch side, and I'm supposed to be on the fucking bride side. The fuck? I'm not no basic bitch, okay? But I didn't know, and my friend knew, but she didn't want to say nothing because she was already she was already put off with our experience as soon as we walked in. She felt like I didn't get the greeting, and the stylist didn't greet us with the enthusiasm, or she didn't give a fuck. She didn't greet us with any kind of like care for real. So my friend was already like, she was put off from jump. So she tells the girl, like, you know, this isn't how it's supposed to be. This experience is supposed to be better for my friend. She deserves, you know, to have this big moment, and we're not getting this. So the associate agreed, and she was like, well, let me help to correct this. You know, we'll take you over to where you're supposed to be, which was on the bride side. She was like, well, I'll get your item numbers, and we'll start to get some inspiration based off your budget, this and that. So I think I told them my budget was like, we was looking at $1,300 dresses, y'all. And I knew I didn't want to spend on $1,300. But, you know, I'm just looking, because this was like the start of the process anyway, my wedding dress shopping. This was like my first instance to going shopping. So, dang. So, yeah, she bringing me these dresses, and they was not hitting. They was not hitting. And they was expensive. They like $1,200, and the dresses was ugly. In my opinion, it was a lot of, just too much for me. I'm a simple person. And she was bringing me all this stuff with the ruffles and the feathers and the rhinestones. And I'm just like, this not even cute. The dresses it was $1,300. It was not cute. It was so gaudy, and just like somebody threw up beads on the dress. And it was $1,300, and I'm just like, no, like, fuck the price. The dress is ugly. But that's sad though, because a lot of their dresses in there are expensive, but they don't be hitting. But my dress. Now, at the end of the experience, I found a dress that I really liked. I did. I found a dress that I really liked. And then to jump forward, in hindsight and retrospect, whatever you want to call it, this is the dress that I bought. This is my wedding dress that I found on the first time going wedding dress shopping at David's Bridal. But because of the shenanigans, the tomfoolery, the unmitigated gall, okay, that came out of these women's mouths, these sales associates' mouths, the experience ended terribly. Although, in retrospect, I found my wedding dress. So we tried on the dresses. At some point, the associate who Captain Sava associate, she came and she was saving the day. But then she was like, just people, be done. So we tried on dresses. She helping me, you know, put the dresses on, take them off, pin up my bra, and pin up the dress and all that, whatever. We talking a little bit, you know, small talk. When's your wedding? You know, what are you envisioning? Da 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 da, whatever. She made a little comment like, yeah, because you know us black girls, we can't wear certain stuff like this, and you know, I put on one dress and she like is showing your stomach a little bit too much. I know you don't want that showing on your wedding day. She was acting like she was my friend. But you're not my friend. I don't know you, honey. I don't know you. You're supposed to be helping me find a dress. You're supposed to be selling me a dress. Not commenting on what I look like and this and that. So at the end, I'm trying to remember how my friend got... that's what happened, y'all. This is the unmitigated gall out of these women's mouths. So towards the end of the appointment, you know, I found the dress. They trying to book me for an appointment, for a follow-up and all that. Like, book me to, you know, they basically trying to complete the sale at this point. Do you want to come back in for a secondary fitting, dress shop day? Do you want to purchase a dress right now? This and that. So at some point, the woman makes a comment like, yeah, if you do come back, I suggest you don't. Basically, she said, I suggest you don't bring your friends because they will impede on your dress shopping experience like they did today. My best friend come over there like, what are you talking about? If you want to speak about anybody impeding on this dress shopping experience, it was y'all. and your unsatisfactory fucking work ethic and your treatment of us. As soon as we walked in, beside like the person at the front desk, she greeted us, you know, all happy, chipper, great. It was the actual stylist associates who weren't on their P's and Q's. So she like, yeah, you had this attitude. You didn't. You put us over there on the regular bitch side to start. Then you want to come at us rah-rah about the going through the dresses when you could have just said when we first got in your face, I would like for you to go and sit over here. I will go and pull your items for you. There is no need for you to pick off the floor. I got you. Okay? She didn't do none of that. She's like, I'm gonna go get you some stuff that I think you'll like. But I wasn't mad about that. If that's their process, that's your process. But lay it all out for me when you first see me, and not like now I feel weird. Like I done just fucking put on the Chanel watch or something and y'all think I'm about to steal it. Like we just looking at the dresses. But so they tried to basically come for my friends and tell me that the next time I shouldn't bring my friends, that I should come alone or bring somebody different because they messed up the experience. They didn't mess up the experience. They were my friends giving me they're giving me support, loving on me, telling me their honest opinions, but also not being mean to me. The fucking sales associates was more mean than my friends was. Like, my friends was polite and telling me, oh, sis, like, you want to think about this? I don't think that looks good in your skin color, all that. The ladies was the ones, like, coming at me like they my friends. Like, no, you don't know me. Don't be giving me your opinion like that. You're just supposed to be helping me to find what I like. That's your job. To help me find what I like, not what you think is flattering or what you don't think or like or whatever. It's about me. And moral of the story is these ladies stepped out of line, started to talk about my friends and what they should be doing and shouldn't have done and this and that. And I had to turn up on these ladies. Everything was cool in my book. I'm a pretty calm person. I have like my patience and my meter for like bullshit is very high. So I can let a lot of stuff slide because I'm not confrontational, and I just don't care that much. Now I do care, but not that much. So I didn't give a fuck until the point where they wanted to bring up anything to do about my friends. Now that's where I care. I didn't care when she was making her comments about my figure and this and that until they pushed the boundary of professionalism a little too far for me. So at that point, I turned the fuck up. Like, I don't know what the fuck you think this is, but this is what it's not. I'm not about to schedule some secondary appointment with you. What do you mean? You just fucked up my wedding dress experience. Now, Terrence. Hey, baby.